Hey everybody, it's your girl Bondy Blue, and I want you to check out Bondy's Boutique and get some of my merch, y'all. I've added some new things like my mermaid cups and the mermaid tees, and also the Shake Them Tits mugs. All right, you asked for it and you got it. Check out Bondy's merch at Bondy's Boutique.
I pull up in there, yeah, 240 on the dash, y'all. I can't stop listening to Juvenile. All right, y'all, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue, and I am back with T.I. and Tiny Friends and Family Hustle. This episode was really good, y'all. Let's get into it. So the episode starts off with LaToya and Tommy, some golf club sexual innuendo, stick swinging, you know, bent over, all kind of stuff that I was just like, oh, okay. LaToya, I love you. I'm worried about your edges and those braids. I'm worried, and I'm going to leave it there. LaToya expresses how she is very nervous about opening up for Tiny. Tiny is having a little soft showing of her song for her single. Y'all know she got her alter ego writer, and she's finally finished with her songs. And she's ready to perform, and she asked her to open. So she's nervous because she hasn't performed music in a long time. LaToya has been acting for the most part. So y'all, T.I. talks to Tiny about what is going on with King. He is worried that being on the road will detour his schooling. Okay, he's worried about him keeping them grades up because he said he already on thin ice and he cannot fail out of school. Tiny says that she has stepped her game up. She listened to Tip, and she got him a new security guard, and she also got him a tutor, somebody to be there and watch his ass at all times. And I'm like, good, because he need watching. He's 14. T.I. said Tiny thinks she tough on the kids, but that's cap. I said, I think so too, Tip. I think so too. She's a big ass softy. So Toya mama, Anita, Miss Anita, has finally finished her book, y'all. I'm so happy for this lady. I really, really am. Like, I remember what it was like when Toya and Tiny first had their show, and it seemed like Miss Anita was still, you know, kind of out there. And now moving to Atlanta and being near Toya has really helped us stay on the straight and narrow and stay sober. And I'm so happy for them because I know that was really hard on Toya dealing with that. In the book, Mama is spilling all the tea, all right? She was molested at a young age. Her mom was a gambler, and she said that if she had lived with her father, she might have been a school teacher or anything because he was so smart. But she was with her mama, and her mama had a gambling problem. Then she was molested and raped, and she got pregnant at 13, and her mom did nothing about it. She kept that baby. That was, she said, Wayne, I guess I missed the name, but it must have been Toya's oldest brother, I'm guessing. Then she talks about working in a crack house and cooking the dope, so she ain't never had to pay for it. I was like, girl, look, if I was gonna be a crackhead, that's the way to do it. I ain't gotta be sucking nobody dick for money. Now bring it over here and I'm gonna cook it for you. I got you, baby. Reginae is struggling with shutting down and being guarded after everything that's going on online and the trolls and people attacking her. I have seen it. They attack her like it's their fucking job. I see a lot of these girls out here that people really be in the comments doing the most. And I just, you know, I feel like people are evil and people love, you know, misery. They love to make you feel bad because they feel like their lives are shit. That's the only reason I can think. And yeah, sometimes people just have fucked up opinions, but at the end of the day, fuck that, okay? You gotta ignore that shit at some point, you know, especially when it's on a level like I'm sure Reginae deals with, which is on a huge level. But she wrote a message about how this generation needs to stop with the bullshit. She's really, you know, been deep in her feelings since Nipsey passed away. So, you know, she's dealing with that. Toya wants her to be more open with her emotions. But yeah, y'all, they talk about how, you know, back in the day, Miss Anita was a stripper, and her stripper name was Sweet Black. I said, bitch, not Sweet Black. That's not... Look, let me tell y'all, New Orleans people, we are known for putting a color on anything, yellow, whatever. People used to get offended. Why are you always calling somebody yellow? And you know, that's offensive. No, the fuck it's not. It's descriptive, okay? Black, caramel, red, yellow, whatever, bitch. Descriptive, we're describing, okay? It's an adjective. Monica has dinner with her kids, and she's still recovering with her foot, but she needs to spend time with her kids because she says, you know, the music is great, but her kids don't care about that. They care about time. So she's having dinner with them and asking them how school and everything. And it's so funny because that little Layla, that little daughter, baby, smart as she want to be, okay? Keep talking. Tell her brother to shut up because don't nobody care what he talking about. What she got to say is more important than anything he got to say. I say, oh, all right. Monica, I love you, yeah, girl. But I don't know what that's going to be like when she become a teenager, Lord. Ooh, that look like that's going to be a trial and a tribulation. When they start off that smart, it only gets worse. When they become a teenager, trust me, I know, okay? Because I was smart aleck as shit. That's what people used to, oh, you think you so smart. But I hated that shit. Because I feel like, yes, bitch, I am smart. The fuck? Yes. Yes, I am. I'm aware. Monica apologizes to the kids for having this foot surgery during spring break because she normally takes them to an island and it's always a good time. And she, you know, goes all out for her kids, but she's going to make it up sooner or later, I'm sure. They get into how, you know, do the kids need therapy. I think that she is not wanting to talk about the divorce with them on camera. And so she's just having these kind of sparse conversations that, you know, ask the questions that need to be asked without, you know, delving into what the actual issue is. Monica is being very careful about how she shows her kids and her divorce on this show. I see you. The kids say they don't need counseling. But Monica says her mom put her and her brother in counseling when her parents divorced. She went through a hard time because her dad started to disappoint her once the divorce happened. She didn't like the way he handled it, so she went to therapy and it helped. So I don't know if we're going to have to revisit this because sometimes things don't sink in and kids don't know they need help until they start to act out and show you in other ways. Toya and her mom go to the Trap Museum and T.I. gives them a tour of everything. You know, I wanted to tell our story before anybody else could. I'm like, you right, T.I., okay? That's why there's so many things about T.I. that I love and so many things that make me want to kick him in the dick. I would never do that, T.I., but I'm just saying. You be mad disrespectful sometimes, son. Okay, as a woman, I just be feeling some type of way. So anyway, they want to have Miss Anita's book released at the Trap House Museum. And it's befitting because Miss Anita used to run a trap house. Okay? Toya wants Reginae to act out some of the excerpts from the book. And because y'all know Reginae wants to be an actress. And Reginae asked Messiah to come and help. I didn't know Messiah was an actor. But Messiah has a really calming, knowing energy about him. I think he gonna surprise us, okay? For real. Then Toya brings up the time her mama burnt her hair and her hair was on fire and then she tried to still hot comb her hair. Yeah. Reginae say her mama bring that shit up every time they have a family get together. Tiny meets with Miss Nicole, which is the family tutor, and they discuss King and has he been doing his homework and everything. And she says, you know, he seems to, you know, be doing everything that he should be doing, but he needs to make sure he doesn't miss more than 10 days of school and that he gets all his work done online when he's out on the road and Miss Nicole is not with him, or when he's home and Miss Nicole isn't there. Whenever Tiny needs to have a checklist of things to make sure he's doing what he needs to do. Tiny says she gonna pop up on that ass like she do Tip. Okay, she knows all the tricks. I said, we know you do, bitch. Part of the reason why I want to kick him in the dick sometimes. Nobody should have to do all that. Tiny pops up. Okay, even security and the little team that they got around him are surprised that she's there. And King is like, Mom, I didn't know you were coming. You should have told me. She's like, I should have told you a fucking thing. Okay, I'll pop up where I won't pop up. What's going on up in here? She asking questions. Ain't nothing going on. They ain't got no groupies. And King shows her his phone and he has all his homework and assignments and grades on his app. I'm like, child, I don't know what school that is, but that's handy and dandy. Shit. Okay, that's useful. So now he's proving his point and Tiny feels better about the situation because T.I. has definitely been on her neck about King and his education. So King performs, y'all, and just because Tiny was there, it forced him to go 10 times even harder. I ain't gonna lie, his energy on stage is unreal. Like, definitely love his energy on stage. I mean, he's giving you everything out there. I do think, you know, of course there's room for improvement. You have to remember to sing your song, to rap your song. Like, you can't get caught up doing so much shit that's energy that you're not rapping the song to people. But I get it, you know. Of course, you know, somebody gonna tell me, oh, that's how they do it now. Child, I guess. What the fuck ever. Toya, and Monica talk about Monica's surgery. They meet up to have lunch or dinner. And, you know, they're talking about everything that's been going on in their lives. and you know, everybody's worrying about Monica and if she's taking a shower on her own because she can slip and fall and fuck her shit up even more. And she talks about how helpful Leia has been and how she stayed at the hospital with her because she just felt that her mommy was lonely. Y'all, I was like, I hope my little girl love me like that. That's so cute. I can't. I'm not. Okay? I'm not. I'm horrid. Alright? But Toya talks about performing. Toya wants to get Reginae in therapy so that she can, you know, discuss her feelings because she notices how guarded she's becoming. And Monica brings up how she brought up therapy to her kids and they was like, hell fuck nah. Okay, that's not what they say to their kids, but that was the intent. Reginae, Messiah, and Toya and an acting coach do rehearsal for Miss Anita's book performance that Reginae is doing at the opening at the Trap Museum. And Messiah is there, and Reginae is having a hard time connecting because she judges her grandmother. She sees her grandmother as crazy instead of seeing her as somebody that has a very hard story to tell. And when she gets that, she can finally take on her grandmother as a person and not seeing her from the, you know, standpoint of a granddaughter, seeing her as a woman and being able to reenact the pain and the things that she's went through in her life. At first, it seemed like Reginae wasn't going to be able to cut it. But ultimately, when she does do the performance, we'll get to that in a minute, she really does take on her grandmother's mannerisms. She maybe doesn't delve into the emotion that deeply. I don't think she can right now. But talking, moving, you know, she definitely took on her grandmother's physicality and her voice when she, you know, she delved into the accent a little bit more because her grandmother's accent is stronger than hers. Yeah, that's another thing. I don't realize it, but when I be around my family members and shit all the time, my accent gets way thicker because I'm hearing it from my family members. I don't know why it happens like that, but it be like that sometimes. If I be around my people a lot, my accent gets thicker and thicker. And I think it's the same thing for everybody because we go away and, you know, it don't sound like that because I feel like at first I couldn't hear my accent. But eventually now I can hear it. But it wasn't until after Katrina and I left New Orleans and was around people that spoke differently for a longer period of time, I actually started to hear my accent. But sometimes now that I've been back home for so long and been around my family lately, I don't hear it as much anymore. So when people be talking about, oh, you know, you really doing the most with your accent and all of that, I'm like, bitch, what are you talking about? Like, I'm just talking. I'm doing me up here. Ain't nobody perpetrating, faking, fronting, doing none of that shit. I'm just doing me. I'm entertaining, y'all. Like, I am a stream of consciousness when I click this camera on. Period. LaToya goes to see Monica in the studio to check on her. And LaToya thinks that Monica's foot being hurt was God telling Monica to sit her ass down. Because she has a hard time being still when she needs to be. She just needs to keep moving instead of actually dealing with things. And LaToya plays Monica her new song, and I liked it. I thought it sounded really great. I'm excited for LaToya's music that she has coming out soon. Monica says she really appreciates LaToya's vulnerability in her music because it's something that she isn't really able to do. She taps into anger, not necessarily vulnerability. So I was like, that's something to work on, Monica, because I like to see that from you, girl. Y'all, I swear to God, right after Katrina, we could not stop singing LaToya, I'm torn in between the two, because I really want to be with you. I forgot all of the words, y'all, but they had a bounce version and everything, and they played the shit out of that song. I'm torn between the two. I can't remember all the words, y'all. That was the joint, though. Tiny goes over to T.I.'s house, which he has been renovating for the last 4 or 5 months. The shit is taking longer than he expected, but you know what? It's coming along. And she's over there, and he asks about King, and she tells him that everything is okay, and he's like, are you sure? You know what I'm saying? Because you like to omit things. You are a professional omitter, okay? She is. She'll not tell him something and then act like she forgot. But everything is fine with King. You know, his grades are even higher than they were before the tour started. I think he's trying to prove a point to his dad. And sometimes you need that type of pushback from a parent in order for you to get on your shit, you know? So I'm happy about that. Then we got to look at the heated toilet that is also a bidet, but T.I. said it's not going to be squirting his ass. I said, then what the fuck is the point of having a bidet? Okay, I do not understand men that have a problem with stuff going in their ass, especially water. Water needs to go in your ass. Soap, towels, wash rags. Please wash your ass with more than just the soap sliding down your back, my nigga. Okay, I'm not saying T.I. nasty like that, but anybody that sit on a bidet and don't want to squirt after a shit, I find something wrong with you, unless there are wipes. And if there are wipes, then I understand, because sometimes if you wet it first and then use like dry paper towel, I feel like you don't catch everything. I've used the bidet before, so you know, but I'm somebody that likes wipes. Okay, he tried to show her the closet, but she ain't care. She over it. So y'all, it's the book release, and for some reason all of the women are at the table and they're talking about Tiny's, you know, writer alter ego, and then she gonna come up with another one for T.I. since that one is now for the world because she's about to release this music. And she's talking about she got a vibrator on the bed every night. I'm like, what the fuck are we talking about? And then somebody said using a finger. Monica, girl, you better use that finger. I'm like, what kind of finger are we talking about? Are y'all sticking fingers in y'all man's ass, or y'all talking about using y'all finger on yourself? Let me know, I'm confused. But either way, once the men hear what's happening, everybody is walking away uncomfortably. So Toya gets on the mic and, you know, does the presentation, and she narrates as Reginae and Messiah act out these different scenes from Miss Anita's life. Getting on crack, then getting arrested, getting $500 to pop ass in the Back That Ass video. I need to go back and rewatch that and see if I see her in there, because I've seen that video 500 times, okay? But she said she took the money from that video and went straight to the crack house after that. So yeah, y'all, I definitely feel like Mom got an interesting story. And I think, like I said, Reginae can act out the movements and the physicality of her grandmother, but she can't delve deep enough to be that lady. That lady, in some way, shape, or form, is free in here some type of way that Reginae is not. And I don't think she knows how to go there, like to really, you know, get into what it's like being her grandmother, somebody that can't necessarily keep still sometimes, and, you know, the way she talk and, you know, things of that nature. Like it. And also about the way she emotes. And that's what I mean about the freeness. So Reginae has to work on that. But you have to become vulnerable within yourself and being able to tap into emotion yourself to portray a character as complex as her grandmother. So yeah, y'all, it was okay, but she needs to do work on herself first. And she needs to delve deeper into method acting. You can't just get out there and play, you know, yourself in a role. And when somebody gives you something like your grandmother, even though she was going through the motions, she wasn't selling it to me. And it was cool for what it was, but I would like to see her be better than that. But it was all still good, and it was enjoyable to watch. And like I said, I'm very happy for Toya and her mom and their whole family. So yeah, the episode was good to me. I enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I love you guys so much. I hope y'all have a good week. Everybody that needs to hear this, I really want everybody to know that everything's going to be all right. I don't know why I feel the need to say that, but I feel the need to say that everything's going to be all right. Okay? Whoever needs to hear that, whatever is going on with you right now, it's going to work itself out. Okay? All right. So I'll see y'all in 90 Day Fiancé the other way.